Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Cursethedawn streams. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night. I know everybody out there is pretty much playing Cuphead. But I did not pick Cuphead up today because I've already got a lot to do. So I have an overflow of games, and so it just doesn't make sense to me right now to buy something new that is just going to sit there until I get around to playing it, when instead I can wait for a Steam sale and buy it then. I don't need to be one of the first people to play it. Although, I mean, it looks interesting. As I said in the stream last night, 1930s cartoons, I always had kind of a soft spot for them, thought they were pretty cool. I watched a little bit of a trailer and a little bit of gameplay from it, and it didn't do something I wish it did. And I mean, if I ever stream it on here, I'll point it out more, but in 1930s cartoons, it was all about the music. And if you watch them, the trees bounce to the music, the flowers bounce to the music, the character bounced to the music. It was all with the beat of the music and the melody of the music. So I heard it has, I listened to some of it, and it has a soundtrack from that type of music, and from that period of time, which is great, awesome. But that should have designed the level. You know what I mean? Each level should have had a soundtrack unique to itself, which drove the level. So the characters, the trees, the actions, the enemy attacks, the enemy patterns, all were synced with the music. Because that's the way the cartoons were. The cartoons followed the music often. So everything bounced with the music, everything. And although it had the music from the period, and it had the look of the period, it all wasn't like synced together. Do you know what I mean? Everything was kind of moving and doing its own thing while the music played, like any other game. And not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with Cuphead. Like I said, I haven't played it. But I'm just saying that was just the first thing that popped in my head when I noticed that it didn't do what I was kind of hoping it would be doing. So anyway, we aren't playing Cuphead. We're playing Grim Dawn here with our warder, Greta. And she's got her flaming shoulders and flaming head. Because as we saw last time, almost every character in the area we're in right now says they want to rip her face off. So it's good she has this nice flaming helmet. Alright, so let's... I can't zoom in anymore here to see her equipment. It's not magnificent, it's blues, some greens. So let's jump in. And here we are. I'm not sure how long I get to play tonight. There's kind of a lot going on in the house right now. I mean, I don't think everyone's in bed or not, so I could get interrupted. But let's see what happens. So let's get her buff going here as usual, and let's get her pet out, the Briarthorn thing. Our current quest is to cross the bridge near Twin Falls and enter the homestead. Now I believe we unlocked the portal to that area, but let's see. Let's first check our inventory, make sure we're empty. We are not. We have some stuff we need to get rid of. Not much, but a little bit. And you think, oh, big deal. Who cares about those few things? But when you're out there and everything's full, you care. Now, I found this at lunch today while I was playing my character at work. I, for some reason, thought once it was fully stacked, that was it. And it is, but you can stack these. So if we go like this, bang, lots more room. Okay, this is plating, which I think it was here. Anyway, it's not super important that we keep all this stuff tidy. It's just OCD, you know. Anyway, okay. No one wants to sit and watch me do this.
Keep an eye on this.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Go on here. Twin Falls, yeah, so we're close. I think that's probably the bridge they were talking about right there. Yep. Alright. So here's the bridge. Oh. Yeah, that's right. The guys last time, these dudes said, oh, well, the bridge is out so you can't go. And you say, well, how do we get across? Oh, well, there's a terrible, dangerous, awful way you could go. Isn't that always the way? So we have to find the terrible, dangerous, awful way. Big trouble. You guys need help? Alright. Oh, here we are. One of these decision moments. What's going on here? Hold there, traveler. You wouldn't want this pretty lady's brains to spill all over the ground now, would ya? Let's have some iron. Oh, so he's going to blow our heads off. I'm going to take a wild guess that she's in on it. I have not seen this before, but it just seems logical from playing Red Dead Redemption. It's probably a lie. Now I'm supposed to say, don't do anything rash. Here's 300 iron bits, which are the gold here. Or, I don't think so, and kill him. Ask if I care about some random person on the road. Turn around. What? So this is attack or attack? I'm going to say this one. Because I think it's a scam. I think she's going to attack me as well. Let's see. Please don't do anything. He's going to kill me. What do I care? Hell away, you stupid Briarthorn pet. Anyway, what do I care? Yep, it was BS. Thought so. I'm getting stung. Oh, it's boss. Now we hit the treasure globe, or whatever you call it. Let's put this back. Is there an entrance? Oh, yeah, but it doesn't matter. Same here, doesn't matter. Oh, trouble. I just picked up garbage. No, it's alright, I got it. I just don't like picking up gray items. Huh. Interesting. My pet attacked him because I have it set to aggressive, right? Yep. But, I guess you don't have to kill those things. And they come out of the ground now. Nope. Now. Nope. Huh. Come on, go down. Jesus. Oh. They killed my tree dog. Okay. What's that high whining noise? Is that supposed to be music? I think it is. Oh. So I don't know if you guys follow Ubisoft Toronto on Instagram. Probably don't. The company I work for. But today was Oktoberfest celebration there. So they posted all these pictures of beer and big giant Bavarian pretzels. And they had... it was apple cider, kind of, with whiskey in it. Yeah. Didn't get to try any of that, but I live a bit too far from work. I have like an hour drive, so I can't ever be a part of the alcohol at the parties. Yo. But the pretzels were good. Hot mustard, spicy mustard. It's pretty good. But yeah, I just drive, and I have too big a commute to be getting all drunk at work and driving home. Alright, so I have to cleanse this one. Sometimes you can just do an offering. This one needs cleansed. Okay, let's start it. I have a feeling I'm a little out of my league here, but let's see. Yeah, I'm getting pinned in here. There we go. Wasn't so bad. So she is a two-handed character. Uses two-handed weapon. So I would love to get a better two-handed weapon. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but you know, always want something newer and cooler. I don't see anything here, though. Keep thinking these are like sarcophagus from like Diablo 3. But they're not. Ta-da! What's this all about? Greetings, mortal. You're not like the other ghosts I've killed. You speak of the dead roaming the ruins. No. I'm willily bound to this mortal form. Immortal form. Greetings. You do not know me, but I have heard of you. I am Blah, the Order of Blah. Your exploits lead me to believe that you may be who I need for my assignment. That spirit. Are you a necromancer? No, they don't come out till the end of this month. So at the end of this month, there's an expansion for Grim Dawn. I'm not kidding. And it includes 2 new characters to add to your mix, which is a necromancer and an inquisitor. So Oh, so he is a necromancer. Doesn't look like the screenshot. Anyway. Kill some stuff. Huh. So this is like, he says go down and banish some spirits, but he doesn't say they're evil spirits. Oh, what the heck. I'll do it. Shiny. Go down. Fish. It's kind of anticlimactic. Uh-oh. Collect forgotten passages within the ruins. I need 3 of them. Okay. Got 1. Damn. What the hell's that? I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh. Ta-da! Wow, a lot of greens. Ta. No more ta-da. It's down there, huh? Oh yeah, entrance. So, anything good? Shoot, we gotta go sell stuff at some point. Eh. Not really. Not really. Wow, quiet night. Usually I have a couple of people pop in. So far, nada. But it is, like I said, Friday night. There's a bunch of big releases today. There is Cuphead, and then there is Total War Warhammer. And that's one I wouldn't mind playing, but I've got Total War Warhammer 1 and I haven't touched it. Haven't laid a finger on it yet. So that's what I was talking about with Cuphead. I got plenty to do. I don't need another game right now. Although I will say a game like Cuphead is easier to sit down and play than Total Warhammer. That game takes some time and some devotion to figure out what's going on, you know. But I need to do the first one before I can do any, before I go into 2, because then I would never go back, you know, and then I wasted money on it. Although I bought it on sale, but still. Oops, baton. To go. Yeah, take that, bitch. Okay. So actually Warhammer and I have a bit of a history in that when I worked at this one place, there was a guy there who was a friend of mine, and he was like hardcore into Warhammer. Like not the computer stuff, the tabletop stuff. And I guess he's dead. And he wanted me to be part of it. And to me, it looked like the ultimate nerd thing. And I mean, I can handle some nerdiness now and then, but it seems like over-the-top nerdiness playing that game. And he's like, no, you've got an art degree, you'll really like it, because you can paint the guys. And admittedly, painting the little figures did look appealing. So, he finally talked me into buying a few figures. and playing. So I bought some figures and I painted them. How do you get down there? Oh, you can't. Big dead black space. And I did really like painting the figures. It's like meticulous and detailed, and I really enjoyed it. And you can customize them how you do them, and you can make your own weapons, and it was, that part was fun. But playing the game was a whole different thing. And he was the opposite. I mean, he's pretty good at painting them, don't get me wrong, but he was one of these guys that would get like absorbed in the rules, you know? And he was really into, and he knew all the rules and everything. Let me look at this portal here. Oh, it's just, oh wow, I didn't even realize. So anyway, he was the type of guy that you could like have a question about the rule set and he would know it without even looking it up. And that aspect of it wasn't as appealing to me. Playing the game, just, I mean, it took all day, you know? And you had to have like a strategy, and I just wanted to just play. Didn't really care so much about strategy, and which meant I lost almost every time. But the figures I painted, I don't know, I felt I was pretty good at painting them, and someone talked me into entering a contest. So the company that makes this game, Games Workshop, would have these big contests all over, and they had one in Chicago that was sort of close to where I live. So we all packed up, and I took one of my figures I painted and took it to Chicago. And you know, when I started this whole thing, I was a little worried about being nerdy, and that is like, you go to a Games Workshop festival or a Games Workshop event, and you have just delved into the pit of nerdiness. I mean, it's the ultimate nerd fest. And I don't know. I wasn't super into the, I mean, I don't know how to put it. It wasn't my thing. Let's put it that way. But like I said again, I love painting the figs. I still got loads of figs to paint that I haven't, that I'll probably still paint, but I really have no intention of ever playing the game again on a tabletop. I feel like we're missing something. So anyway, I went to the event. Yeah, what I'm missing is I've already been here. Went to the event, put my figure in for the competition, and not only did I not win, they didn't even glance at it. It was like it didn't even exist. It was invisible. And so when it was all over, I went to pick the figure up. And when I went to, they're like, "Oh, this is yours." Here, I gave, because they give you like a ticket, and so they know whose is who. And when I went to pick it up, all these people came over, and they're like, "Oh man, that figure's so awesome! You did such a great job." And I was like, "Oh, thank God! I thought I was a complete failure at it." And they're like, "No, man, it's so cool." So I took it to a show that was local in my town. So I wasn't competing against the entire Midwest of the United States. And I got first place. So that was cool. And that was about the extent of my Warhammer. Oh, and by the way, it was 40K, so that's the space one. It wasn't the fantasy one like Total War is. Total War is the fantasy version. And then there's 40K, that's the like space with guns and stuff. And I had a similar experience to that with Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons always seemed interesting to me. And I always thought, you know, this is something I wouldn't mind trying. And I'd never tried it. And when I was in college, my girlfriend at the time, she's like, oh, you want something for Christmas? And she wanted to know what I wanted. And I said, you know, I've always wanted to try this Dungeons and Dragons thing. So, you know, wow. What just happened to me? Oh, I see. That's what happened. Give me your jelly. And all your stuffs.
My inventory is full.
Oh, don't say this. Okay. You need to do some reorganizing. I'll read that. There's another thing in here I can read. Nope. I don't think this is something you read now. Combine that. Put that over here. What is it I'm trying to pick up? I guess that's the question. Coat.
My inventory is full.
How did I pick up the coat? Oh, wasn't so huge. So what am I trying to pick up now? Helmet. Which I'm just gonna sell, but... Ha! You know how long I've been playing this thinking we couldn't do this? Long time. So anyway, back to the story. So my girlfriend was like, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, oh, I was really thinking about maybe trying to get into that Dungeons and Dragons thing. It sounds interesting to me. So, like every stupid young person who's in love, you go all out. You want to impress the person you care about. You want them to just feel so great. So she bought me every single book they made for that edition. Everything. And first of all, overwhelming. And second of all, there was something I found out with Dungeons and Dragons that I probably should have realized is that to play it, you need friends that also play it. And me not being a super nerd, I didn't have anybody know anybody. So I just kept the books and looked at them. I mean, some of them had some cool art. And I read the stuff, but I never played. So years and years went by, and I moved to LA and you know, started working in the gaming industry and everything. And then we met some friends, or met some people who became friends of ours, and he played Dungeons and Dragons. And he kind of kept hush-hush about it, you know? He didn't want to, like, say anything. And then it slipped out that he had a gathering with his friends. They were going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm like, oh, Dungeons and Dragons. I've always wanted to try that. And he's like, yeah, you don't want to do this. I'm like, yeah, I think I do. I want to try Dungeons and Dragons. He's like, no, you wouldn't like it because it's really nerdy. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's nerdy. That's fine. I just want to try it. And he goes, no, I don't think you do. It's like super nerdy. You don't want to do this. I'm like, come on. Yeah, I do. And he's like, no. And finally, he's like, okay, you want to go do this? I think I'm going to keep this one. Right. Well, let's just look. Looks cool, but jeez. See, this just does so much damage. Why is it worth more? So anyway, I don't want to get distracted. He's like, okay, fine. You can. It's this night. We can do it. I'm like, all right, cool. And he goes, but I just want to warn you again. It is Dungeons and Dragons is super nerdy. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So it got close to the date. Time's ticking, you know. And he's like, I give him a call. I'm like, okay, so we're on for this weekend, right? You're going to. He's like, Chad, I really don't think you're going to like it. You should just really. He goes, we really get into our characters and it's super. And then I realized the reason he didn't want me there is because, not because I would be embarrassed or what. It's he would be embarrassed. He was embarrassed. So I finally said, yeah, okay. I you know, you're probably right. I'll just skip it. And you could just hear the relief in his voice that I wasn't going to go. So I, to this day, have not ever played Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know anything about it. I got the basic ideas. I mean, I've played enough role-playing games online that's based on it, or on computer based on it, that I've got an idea, but I've never actually sat down and played an actual game of Dungeons and Dragons. So what's up with this mask here, or this helmet? It's the value is 340, and the one I'm wearing is 195, so that's a giant difference. But if I put it on, if you look at my physique, it's so much higher with this one, the cheaper one. And then if you go to damage, so it's 583. If you put this one on, 573. So everything drops. Weapon damage, 583, yeah, 573. So I just don't know. Weapon attack, weapon damage. Now, is there magic? She's not really a magic character. She's a shaman, yes, but she is a warrior, soldier. So, physical, magical. So right now, fire damage is 119. If I switch to this, drops. Wow, look at all the details about the magic. How many games have that? They don't. Pet bonuses. Oh my god. So, I just can't justify. Sorry. No, you're going away. Now this. No. I don't even want to argue about it. It's just gone. Okay. Let's go put this stuff away. I have to put a point in something. And I feel I should put it in cunning or I'm going to get dragged behind. So I'm kind of keeping it up. Does that make sense? Hope so.
Iron well spent.
And then here's 3 more points we can put somewhere. I want to put some more points into... Is it this one? Yeah, it brings back health. And this is physique. I'm going to put some into the health one here. This is my swing. Let's not forget about the shaman, though. Yeah, this adds to her buff. And this adds to the pet. Yeah, I don't want to lose track of the shaman. You get the new variant of your character and you tend to just forget about the other. Let's not, though. Let's put them into the pet, because ultimately Arthur calls out and bone. So this is a buff for ally buff. This ability must be toggled. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, let's put into the swarm and the beast there. Because other than swinging, that's our primary attack right now. Alright. Let's get rid of this stuff.
Got something you need stashed?
Yeah, I think I can just do this now. And then push the button, right? Yep. Battered shell is not that. Right here then. Okay. Go to the traveler. No, battered shell. Battered shell. There. That goes there. Royal jelly, dynamite, still don't know what the hell this is. I've had it since the start of the game. Fill with 100% authentic illusion purging powder. Don't know what it is. Right click to remove illusion. I can use this now. It's not two-handed though. Yeah. I could do alternates. 32. Eh.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Alright. Switch back. There. So, I think I need to rebuff, but pet. Awesome. So stupid. Of course, there is a. I thought for sure there wasn't a rift that goes back. Fight bugs with bugs. Why'd they go around? Interesting choice. Can I not go through this way? Oh, no, can't. Okay. See, you want to know why I do this? It's because the button I assigned to pick up stuff is right next to my number 1. It's the tilde button. Look at this. We have new shoulders. Which do what? Better or worse? Better defensively. What about damage? No. Kind of ruins that whole thing. It isn't as pretty. We'll keep hold of it. See what we decide when we get back to town later. Okay, this goes someplace, of course. And is that the only entrance? Yeah, so. Take that. Wow. I'll take that. No. Time wasted. So that guy told me to go somewhere that was like right, he claimed nearby. Probably back in these ruins. Oh, I know where it is. Probably. It's this mark right here. But how to get there? Here. They make it look like you can go that way, but I don't think you can. Hey, you can. Fancy snake temple. Need a drink, hold on. Watered down, 0-calorie, weird fruit drink. Bleh. Oh, that was a new sound. Did you hear that? That's not a new sound. Crush, crush. No crushing. Can't get to it. Crush, crush. Ha! And here we are on the other side of that. Gee, I wonder. So the other game people have been freaking out about lately is Divinity 2. And for me, that suffers from the same thing that Total War does. And what I mean by that is, I have the first one and haven't played it. Same problem. People are coming up to me at work like, you know, man, have you picked up Divinity 2? Did you get it? It's out now. I'm like, oh no, I haven't played the first one. What the hell have you been doing? Working? What do you guys do? Alright, how do I go a different direction? So this has been an ongoing problem with me. Now, when I was packing up to move, I was packing all my stuff up, and in my when I was packing up to move in with my girlfriend, I was boxing up all my games, and you ever heard of the game Icewind Dale? It was a really hot game back when. I'm despised by the undead now. Damn, had such a good thing going with them. So does that mean they're going to attack me? Oh, they were doing all that before. Anyway. So as you may or may not know, Icewind Dale was a game that when Baldur's Gate came out, it was the hot, Baldur's Gate was a hot like turn-based strat, based on D&D, and everyone loved it, and then Icewind Dale came out later to kind of like be a part of that whole fan base, and when I was packing up my stuff to move in with my girlfriend, I found a copy of Icewind Dale that was still in the shrink wrap. Box copy, still in the shrink wrap. I had not played it. Die. Die, 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 die. Oy. I was a little worried it was going to be me that died. I actually have a pretty good PC game collection. I got some stuff that I think people have told me is worth money. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Anything here worth money? So 102, 150. Yeah, but I have to be level 32. Yeah. See that sound? I had not heard that sound before. Ah, I couldn't move. I hate it when I waste a shot, a spell. Oh crap! Everything pops out of the damn ground here in this game. So I'd like to accomplish at least something during a stream. Either complete a quest or something. We have one more of these to get, and I believe it is over here. Did you see the star here? No, it's a doorway. Damn. So that's what that noise was. That clang is when he puts up like the shield buff. I thought it was just like when the music's trying to be dramatic. That sound.
Can't carry anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this up, and then we're gonna go sell stuff. But she said you can't carry anymore. We're gonna make her. Let's see.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, yes you can. You just gotta believe in yourself. This is a game in itself. How to carry another tower shield. Ha! Told ya. Now let's fly back. Sell some stuff.
You see anything you like?
Just your fine ass. No. Sell, 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 sell. All you yellows get sold. Another helmet that's better than mine, but isn't. These boots aren't even as good. That's better, but I'm not level 35. That's monumentally better. Wow. I'll try it. This is monumentally better too. Look at my... By doing that, look, my freaking weapon and my attack goes down from 588. If I put on this stuff that's supposedly better, now it's 557. That is just weapon attack, but still, I'm a soldier shaman, so... Physique goes up. Just can't justify it. Sell value 52 compared to the other ones that are 503. Okay, I'm just gonna eat it. Just fine. Fine. This, I don't know. It says health regen. And a bunch of resists. Oh my god. No. Sorry, no. I'm not keeping that belt because I'm keeping it forever. Okay.
See you around.
I'll be keeping it forever because by the time I get that level, I'll probably have something better.
Got something you need stashed?
It goes there. There. Lodestones used to be... Is that... Yeah, lodestone right there. Okay. Shield steel. New spell, Ice Spike. Launch a spike of rock, impales your enemy. Solid ice, it impales your enemy. If we put this on something. Which apparently is nothing I have. What's it go in? Offhands and shields. Using all weapons, which I already have something in it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need your stuff. Still need to go use this key. We should be able to handle it now. Last time we got owned.
Safe with me. Promise.
Alright. You promise. Okay, let me go, before we go here, let's go over here. You know, it's actually pretty intimidating to be standing here and I'm like watching all these guys come from this direction moving towards me and my pet is over here busy with other things and I realize I have to face all these guys myself. I was a little bit like, threads. Okay, can't go in there. Can't cast through there either. Wow, those guys can take some hits, can't they? Demonic ribbon. That's my favorite kind. Ha! Purple. Right. Now we learned that. Here's the demonic ribbon. I'm gonna put that on. I love demonic stuff. Huh. That's actually not as good either. Wow. Freaking confusing. You expect things to just be like obviously better, and it's not the case. Getting back to Warhammer Total War, I was watching Robos here on Twitch stream it, and it actually made me want to give the first one a serious look. Because since it's sitting there in my Steam inventory anyway. But looked pretty fun. I have to admit it. The idea of playing it sounded daunting. It sounds like moving all of these troops and everything was going to be like really freaking hard. So whenever I would think about, oh, I should play that because, you know, it's not a cheap game. You should really play it. And it just felt to me it was always like, I don't have time to learn this right now. It's gonna take too long. Kind of like Elite Dangerous. I've got that game too, and I made an excuse for myself to not play it. I tried it with the gamepad, and I thought, you know, I should just wait until I can get like a joystick. And so I put it aside, and am I going to buy a joystick just to play Elite Dangerous? Probably not. And I've heard Elite Dangerous can get a little grindy. I've got No Man's Sky. We could stream that. Actually, I've heard it's gotten better. I don't know. Wow, this just goes on and on, doesn't it? Didn't I click on this? I did. Huh, nothing happened. This goes out. Okay. I feel we've kind of cleared things up a bit. I don't really want to go through that entrance or exit or whatever it is. I want to go through the other one. That was back here. How much space do we have? Oh, we got lots. This one here. I wanted to go through that one. I saw a shiny. Might just all be gray junk. Alright. And this says another rune entrance. So does that mean outside? Yeah, it does. Mini... I don't know why that struck me as so funny. The guy's like, "Please don't stab me, soldier." Okay, why shouldn't I? Well, many years ago. Like, no, I'm gonna stab you. Many years ago, my people made a grave mistake, much like in Lord of the Rings, and now we have to pay for our herbious eternal bound. For our hubris? Okay, hubris, alright. Guess I've never actually seen that word written. Hubris. Eternally bound to this land, but our children do not deserve the fate. You had children? You had ghost children? My daughter now stalks the broken hills as a hideous harpy. She suffers for many sins in the body of a monster. Bitter, twisted, and having never known her mother's love, because I kicked her to the curb. Please, mortal, find my daughter. Deliver a swift and merciful end to her eternal torment. Wow. If I do this for you, I will. If you do this for me, I will gladly give my essence to strengthen you. Is that like a pickup line? I'll give you my essence. I'll do this because I have nothing else to do. But the monstrous harpy doesn't sound like a very nice thing to run into. Ho! Broken Hills, here we are. Okay. Where is Broken Hills? Here? Okay. I'm gonna go back, turn in this quest. Oh, it's probably not here, you know. It's. I keep thinking all quests are based here, and they probably aren't. Yeah, that was not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Pretty close. Of course. Because it does everything terribly. It's a million times more. I don't understand that. Oh, you got a belt and I didn't even notice. Bam! It's kind of cool looking, at least in the picture. Alchemist belt. God. Such a drop. Look at the drop in physique. Massive. What's it raise? More chaos damage. Offensive ability. I don't really do chaos damage, do I? What is chaos damage? This is fire. Yeah, no chaos damage. Nobody here does chaos damage. I'm just not gonna do it, I'm sorry. And everyone's like, oh my god, can't believe he sold that. It's so stupid.
Put it to good use.
Read this. Yep, there. Let's put this junk in the chest. Then we gotta go to that camp where the actual quest came from, I think. Yeah, camp here.
Got something you need stashed?
Corpse test. That right here? Yeah. And this is what? Threads. Right there. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Camp. Huh, wow. It keeps that portal until you make a new one. Think this one's near the camp? Yeah. I probably could have done everything here. How goes your mission? I've destroyed the forages. This is not the quest I was trying to turn in, but thank you. I could hear the commotion you caused from here. Well done. Your payment as promised. Now, I'm wondering if you could be up for a little more work. Somewhere inside Crowley's hideout, underneath the 4 hills, there lives a bastard by the name of Moneybags Martin. He earned his moniker exploiting poor travelers such as my old group. A few months ago, Martin and his band caught us out on the road, demanding all our valuables. I refused. And for that, he took my eye. But luckily for me, it was my right eye that was more valuable. And I got to keep it. I've already killed him. Oh, did you happen to find my eye? You are ruthless. I hope he screamed for help and wailing was unanswered. Thank you. Okay, where's the other person? What the? I didn't push nothing. Who needed this done? Who wanted those 4? No. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna switch him off of aggression. Set him in normal. That means we should be able to walk past these piggies Oh, he's still a jerk. Set to defense. Okay, so then he only attacks when I get hit. There, I'm hit. Yeah. So what's the difference between aggressive and normal? Seems to be the same thing. See now. Now I hit him. Nice. There's some folks here. News of his demise is spread like wildfire. Thanks. I am 30. Which in real life would be depressing, but in this one, it's good. Howdy. You can join us in Devil's Crossing. Now that the outlaws are leaving us alone, I wonder who will keep the beasts out. Okay. Stay here and die then. See ya. What about you? Yeah, good. We covered this. Thank you for everything. You're welcome. This guy's not so happy. Four Hills. Scrap. Bunch of junk. Huh. Now we collected those 4 things down in that area, and let's go here. I have a hunch I might have paid enough attention to know where it's at. So that was... Why they got an X on it? Huh. Nope. Yeah. I thought maybe there'd be someone here that was... Because we collected those 4 things, and I thought that was supposed to be for someone. I don't know, when I get to talking to you guys, doing this stuff, I lose track of who's saying what. Okay. Yeah. Cross the bridge to Twins Fall. Or travel through the Smuggler's Pass. Old scars, we need food. Those are the two. In here. Oh, it's nice, it tells you. Oops, sorry guys. I am going to do this. We leveled up, so I'm going to add some points. Yeah. Could probably add points to these things. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1 here. Do spirit. See, this shows like you can get down from here, and you can't. You very much can't. I'm going to pop back here and call it a night, guys. It is midnight here in beautiful Ontario, Canada.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
It's starting to
Iron
get
well spent.
cold out like it is everywhere. And I'm not sure if I should put snow tires on my car yet
Safe
or wait.
storage, no questions asked. I'll keep an eye on this.
Alright guys, so we didn't have a lot of visitors on the stream tonight, but that's fine. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. You can watch at your leisure. And thanks for joining me and Greta, the warder, tonight. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, please sub me. If you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and click like. It's always helpful to know you guys are out there and I'm doing a good job. So I hope you enjoyed watching me play tonight, and I hope you enjoy playing your games. Let's talk to you next time, which will be, let's see, this week was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week is Tuesday, Thursday. So I'll see you on Tuesday, unless I get a chance this weekend to pop in, maybe play a little something. Alright guys, have a good weekend.